Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm here with another exclusive one. You know what I mean? Another banger. You understand, people? This one is a formative one. You understand? This one is not a rush video. You understand me, people? This is about the National Heroes Park. You understand? It's located in Kingston, Jamaica. You know what I mean? Kingston 4 to be exact, people. You understand? It's a beautiful park. It's a lot of national heroes buried over there. Prime Minister and cultural leader. You understand me, people? So we're gonna dive into it. You understand me, people? So let's go. Let's get into it, people. You know what I mean? National Heroes Park, formerly King George VI Memorial Park, is a botanical garden in Kingston, Jamaica, the largest open space in Kingston, at 50 acres in size. National Heroes Park features numerous monuments. It is a burial site of many of Jamaica's national heroes, prime minister, and cultural leaders. The neighborhood around the park is also known as National Heroes Park. So you see, people, National Heroes Park, you understand me? And that is just a little brief over and what's coming. You understand, people? It's a lot of history in this. You understand? So you guys stay tuned after the video, people. You understand me? Let's get into it. Founded in 1783, the park was originally a racetrack called Kingston Racecourse, which featured a 1-mile track used for horse racing, with a typical purse of £100 sterling. In 1905, a new track was created at Knoxford Park, and the old track was later renamed King George VI Memorial Park in honor of King George VI of the United Kingdom, and converted into a public park. Okay. After Jamaica gained independence in 1962, the park name was changed again to its original name it currently bears. Okay, to some monument, people. You know what I mean? Let's get into some more historical facts. You understand, people? The Jamaican War Memorial, a cenotaph honoring the Jamaican killed in combat during World War I, World War II, is a permanent feature of the park, people. You know what I mean? The permanent feature of the park. The memorial, which was constructed in 1922, was initially located on Church Street in downtown Kingston, but in 1953 it was moved to its present location. You understand, people? So it was located in downtown Kingston, you understand, in the 1920s. You understand? And then in the 1953 they moved it to the National Heroes Park. You understand? Okay, so let's move on. It is topped by a cross weighing 1.5 ton, people. You understand? Imagine one cross weigh 1.5 ton. I mean, that's a very, very big ass cross. You understand, people? And I'm gonna have picture up, and I'm gonna have picture up and videos, you know what I mean, so you guys can see it. You understand? So you guys can just definitely check out this video that I have up. You understand? So let's get into some more historical facts. Videos, you know what I mean? This is my favorite part of it, you know what I mean? This last part of the video is my favorite. So let's get into it, people. One of the park's first original monument was constructed to house the remains of Marcus Garvey. Garvey died on 10th June 1940 in England, but transporting the remains from England was unfeasible at the time due to World War II. As a result, his body was buried in England until 1964, when the government of Jamaica paid to have it transported to the park for a ceremony honoring Marcus Garvey as a national hero. You understand, people? Honoring Marcus Garvey as a national hero. You understand? Garvey Monument consists of a tomb at the center of a raised platform in the shape of a black star, a symbol often used by Garvey. Behind it, a peak and angle wall house, a bust of Mark Garvey, which had been added to the park in 1956, relocated after the construction of the monument. Okay? The monument was designed by G.C. Hodges, while the bust was a work of Alvin T. Maritime. Okay, people? So, you understand, Marcus Garvey, he went through a whole heap of transformation, you know what I mean? His grave was moved and stuff like that, you know what I mean, people? He was born in Jamaica. Marcus Garvey was born in Jamaica, people. You understand me? He was born in Jamaica in 1887, people. You understand? Marcus Garvey went to the US. He went to the US and got deported from the US too. You understand? He get deported from the US in 1927. You understand, people? And he go to England. He went to England more than once. You understand me? He went to England in 1912 and he went to England in 1935. That's when he got arrested in England and then they deport him, end up back there again. You know what I mean? So he went there in 1912 and then he get deported and then he went there back again somehow. You understand me? And he end up there back in 1935 and then he died. You understand? He went over there 1912 and then he got deported and then he went back 1935. You understand me? And then he died 1940 over there in England. You understand me? So, and that's when they to transport the body from England was it was too unfeasible. You understand me, people? So they couldn't transport the body. So the body would have to bury over there until 1964. You understand me? And then the government pay to have it transported to Jamaica. You understand? Okay. Okay, people. So let's get into the rest of the video. You understand? Let's get into the rest of it, people. So after Donald Sangster died in 1967, Mustang F. Campbell designed a monument in his honor. The monument consists of an upside pair of curved members turning inwards and wider at the top than at the naval base. The expansion of the member, members symbolize songster development from humble origin, while their separation is meant to suggest the unfinished nature of his life work. I understand, people. So, um, songster was in his phase, you know what I mean? He do his thing. I mean, he was a great national hero of Jamaica. You understand me? And we are proud to have him as a national hero of Jamaica. You understand me, people? He was born in Jamaica too. You understand? He was born in Jamaica. He was born in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. You understand me? He actually born on my birthday, people. Not my birthday, not my actual birthday. He was born in my birthday month. You know what I mean? He was born 26th of October. You know what I mean? 1911. 1911, people. You understand? He died in 1967. He died at 55 years old. You understand me? Just to name a few. He went to college. You understand me, people? He was a prime minister of Jamaica in 1967. You know what I mean? I think when he died, he was the prime minister of Jamaica. You know what I mean? At that period. You know, understand? So, yes. You know what I mean? Just to name a few. You understand me, people? So, stay tuned for the rest of Let's get it. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Another monument was constructed to honor Norman Manley, designed by H.D. Repal. It was dedicated on 16 September 1972. The monument contains 12 pillars arranged in two concentric circles, with the inner pillar taller than the outer ones. Each inner pillar is connected to its corresponding outer pillar by a horizontal member, and the inner pillar are also connected partway up by a ring. Manley Tomb is located at the center top by a six-pointed star. Each pair of pillows represent an aspect of Manley life, and Repal original design called for plaque describing these aspects to be affixed to each pillow. Assemble. The plan was not completed, however, due to financial constraints. Instead, sculpture of two human figures were incorporated into the design in 1974. Designed by Christopher Gonzalez, these sculptures depict a male and a female, which are meant to symbolize the birth of a unified nation. You understand, people? So, Norman Manley, you know, he was a national hero of Jamaica. You understand me, people? He was a national hero. He was a great national hero. You understand me? These people tried to build this thing for him, and it didn't work out. You understand me, people? So they designed a sculpture instead of what they was originally planning to do. You understand me? And then they end up do the sculpture, and that's what it is. You understand me? That's what we end up with. You know, it was too much of a big project at that time for the country. You understand me? I would think, because I wasn't born that time. You know what I mean? So I would think, but then it was too much of a big project. You understand me? So they did have to scale back a little bit. You know what I mean? And do that, but Norman Manley is a Jamaican, you know what I mean? He was born in Manchester, Jamaica. You understand me? He was born 1893. He was born July 4th. You understand me, people? And he got children. He got two children. You understand me? He got two children. He died in 1969. You know what I mean? Died in 1969 at 76. Yeah, I mean 76 years old he died, people. You know, he did the time. He did his time. You understand me? So let's dive into it, people. All right, people. So let's get it. Sir Alexander Bustamante is honored with a memorial completed in October 1979. Designer Errol Albrecht created an arch narrow at the top and widened towards the base, which stand above Bustamante tomb, finished with marble from the region. Seats are incorporated in the base of the arch, which spanned a gap of 20 feet. Alright, people, so let's get into it. Two monuments to historical figure were dedicated on 14 October 1999. The first of these honor Nanny of the Maroon, a female warrior of Ashanti descent, who waged a guerrilla campaign against the British during the First Maroon War. Nanny's monument reproduced the sound of the abeng, a traditional instrument used by the fighters. The sound is dedicated to Sam Sharp, the leader of the Christian uprising, aka the Baptist War, a slave revolt that took place in 1831. Sharp monument is shaped like a Greek cross to honor his Baptist faith, and its corners are left open as a representation of freedom. Both of these monuments are designed by Compass Workshop Limited. So yes, people, you know what I mean? That's Bustamante, you know? No, sorry. That is Nanny of the Maroon, you know? That is about Nanny of the Maroon and Sam Sharp. You understand me, people? Sam Sharp, you know? Those people have done very, very great job, you know what I mean? And to Nanny of the Maroon, a lot of people do not know where she actually born. You know what I mean? A lot of people have a lot of question and where she actually born. You know what I mean? So I just have a little bit about her. You know what I mean? Not too much, you know what I mean? But just a little bit. Nanny of the Maroon. She was born in 1986. She was born, you know what I mean? And she died in 1760. You know? She's on the $500 bill too. You know what I mean? She's on the $500 bill. She's our national hero, people. You know what I mean? She's known for the 18th century freedom fighter. You know what I mean? She's a fighter, freedom. She's a fighter and a leader. She's one of the female leader of the Maroon. You know what I mean? She's the leader of the Maroon. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of Maroon in Jamaica. You know what I mean? We have the Maroon town. We have a Maroon town back in Jamaica. You understand me? Where a lot of Maroon reside right now in Jamaica. You understand me, people? So it's a lot of history. You understand me? And Samuel Sharp, he's a Jamaican. You know what I mean? He's a Jamaican. He was born in St. James, people. 1780 he was born. You know what I mean? He died He died in May 23rd, 1832. He died. You know what I mean? And execution. They execute him. They execute Samuel Sharp, people. You know what I mean? He was a Christian. He was a Christian, and they execute him. You know what I mean? I don't know how that come in play. You know what I mean? I don't know how they passed that law that he should get executed. You understand me? I don't know. You know what I mean? I would have to do some more research, and you know what I mean, or you guys do some research for me. You understand me? You guys do some research for me and let me know what you think, why they execute him. You know what I mean? And he's a Christian on top of that. You understand me, people? So yes, definitely. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do your research. You know what I mean? Samuel Sharp. Okay? So yes, let's move on, people. Okay, people, let's get it. Let's get into it. A monument to Michael Manley was dedicated on March 15, 2002, designed by Mark and Susan Taylor. The monument resembles a graph of exponential growth when viewed from the side. Its surface is carved with slabs of black Jamaican marble, some of which are engraved with quote by Manley and subject of equality. Okay? Yes, people. So that's about Michael Manley. You know what I mean? He has done a great job too for Jamaicans, you know what I mean, for Jamaica. You know what I mean? He is a Jamaican too. You know what I mean? He was born in Jamaica. He was born in St. Ann. People, he was born in St. Ann, Jamaica. You understand me? December 10, 1924, he was born. You understand me, people? And he died on March 6, 1997. He died, people. You know what I mean? He died at 72 years old. You imagine that, people? 72 years old he died. You know what I mean? He died a long time. You know what I mean? He lived a long time. He lived a long time. You know what I mean? Yes, he lived a very long goddamn time. You know what I mean? And he do his time. He got 5 children. 5 children, people. You know what I mean? Rochelle Manley. You know what I mean? Natasha Manley. You know what I mean? Just to name a few. You understand me, people? Just to name a few. Yeah, he got mad kids. This guy was, you know what I mean? This guy was spreading the love. You understand? He was spreading the love, people. You know what I mean? His parents was Washington Manley. You know what I mean? His mom, Eddie Manley, something another Manley. Michael Manley was a Prime Minister of Jamaica. He was a Prime Minister of Jamaica, people. You know what I mean? He is a Jamaican and he was a Prime Minister of the country. He was a Prime Minister of the country from 1889 to 1992. You understand me, people? So he is a Jamaican, no doubt. You know what I mean? But none of the maroon, not so sure. A bust of General Anthony Maceo was added as a donation from the people of Cuba in recognition of Jamaica having offered him asylum. Okay, I don't know how he ended up in Jamaica, people. You understand me? I don't know how he ended up in Jamaica, but for some strange reason, he's end up in Jamaica. he ended up in the, I think he helped them in the war or something like that. He was a general in Cuba, you know what I mean? He was a general in the army in Cuba, you know what I mean? And they, his statue or something like that end up in Jamaica, you know what I mean? So the 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 Cuban donated back something to Jamaica for giving him asylum. I don't know when it was, you know what I mean? He gained they gave him asylum. I don't know when it was, but you know what I mean? He was born in Cuba in 1845. You understand me? He was born in Cuba, Santiago, Cuba. He was born. He died in December 7th, 1896. He died. You understand me, people? And he was killed in combat. He was killed in combat, you know what I mean? He was killed during, he was fighting, you know what I mean? And he was killed. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? He was killed. And I don't know how he end up in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I don't know how he end up in Jamaica. They have to give him asylum in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. The park is also a burial site for 140 elderly women who killed in a fire at the Myers ward of the Eventide Home for the Aged in 1980. A monument marked the mass grave containing the woman's remains. People, you know what I mean? And I have a picture, and a video of this mass grave. You know what I mean? I'm going to put it up. You know what I mean? You guys going to see it. You know what I mean? It's a very, very, very big. It's a very big grave. You know what I mean? They build it and they dig it. They dig a big hole, and then they put the people in it. You know what I mean? The females, the females that died in the fire, they put them in it. You understand me? And it's a big grave. You know what I mean? And it's sad. You know what I mean? It's sad to know that happened. You know what I mean? And my condolence to all of those people that lost their life in that time. You understand me? Although I wasn't born at that time in 1980. You understand me? So yeah, definitely condolence to those people. You know what I mean? And this is history, people. You understand me? You can't rewrite history. You understand me? History is history. History is what it is. You understand me? You have to take it as it is or leave it. You understand me? And for all of you guys that make it this far to the video, I appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you guys so much for sticking around, you know what I mean, through this whole entire video. You know what I mean? Don't forget, if you make it this far, people, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. You know what I mean? Leave your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what kind of video you guys want to see next. You understand me? Let me know how to improve myself too. You understand me? So yes, people, I want to cut you guys on some more game. You know what I mean? I want to give you guys some more game, some more insight, some more people that I leave out, you know what I mean, that wasn't in the script and the thing, you know what I mean, when I was reading, you know what I mean. One of them is Miss Louise Bennett, you know what I mean, Miss Honorable Louise Bennett, people, you know what I mean. She's one of our folk dance people, you know what I mean. I think she invent bandana. You know what I mean? She is one of the founder of bandana. You know what I mean? She is the one that make bandana recognized all over the world. You know what I mean? She's the one that make bandana recognized all over the world. She's a folk dance cultural teacher. She's a cultural leader. You understand me? She's a great female. You know what I mean? One of our icon You know what I mean? She's one of our icon. You know what I mean? She's even posted in the um in the airport. She's even posted in the airport, people. You know what I mean? When you coming out of the airport to come to Jamaica at Norman Manley National Airport, that's where you're gonna see her. She's at the entrance. She's at the exit. When you exit out the plane and you come out the plane, you come out the tunnel and you're going down the tunnel. Yeah, she's right there. She and Bob Marley. Bob Marley on one side, Louise Bennett on the one on the other side. You understand me, people? And she's a great, great person. You know what I mean? I don't know how they didn't mention her. You understand me? I don't know how they didn't mention her in this thing. You know what I mean? They need to update this thing. You understand me? They need to update this thing, people. You know what I mean? She was born in Kingston too. She was born in Kingston, Jamaica, people. You understand me? She was born in one of the roughest neighborhood in the country. You understand me? Kingston City, people. You understand me? She was born September 7th, 1919. She was born, people. You understand me? 1919. She was born. September, people. You understand me? Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica, people. You know what I mean? She died July 26, 2006, people. You know what I mean? She died in Jamaica. No, she died actually. She died in Toronto. My bad. She died in Toronto, people. You know what I mean? She died in Toronto, and they bring her body back home. You understand me? She died in Toronto, Canada, people. My bad. You know what I mean? July 26, 2006, people. You know what I mean? Yes, she died in Toronto, Canada. She died at 86 years old. You know? She died at 86 years old. You know what I mean? That's a good time span, I would think. You understand me? I would think that's a good time span, you know what I mean? She do, you know what I mean, 86 years old. That's a good age to live, you know what I mean? I wish I could live to see that long. You understand me? I wish I could live to see at least 100, you know what I mean, with no pain, no have to run to the doctor every minute and stuff like that. I don't want to live with pain, you know what I mean? I would rather, go. But if I can live to 100 with no pain, I would definitely love that, you know what I mean? Yeah. And her professional is poet, you know what I mean? She's a poetess, you know what I mean? She's a teacher, you know what I mean? She's a friggin' singer, you know what I mean? Just to name a few people, you know? She do a lot, people. I promise you. She do a lot, you know what I mean? She deserves to be in this thing. You understand me? That they got up. You understand? Yes. And another person we're going to touch on is Edward Philip Siago, people. You know what I mean? Edward Siago, people. You know what I mean? He's well known. He was a politician back home. You know what I mean? He was a politician for the Jamaica Labour Party, people. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, he was a politician. He was the prime minister. He was a prime minister at one point of the country. You understand me? He was a prime minister at one point of the country too. You know what I mean? He was born May 28, 1930, people. And this one, people, I promise you, this one gonna shock a lot of people. You know what I mean? I've never seen something like this happen. I swear to God, people. This is, if you ever seen it before, let me know in the comment section, people. You understand me? Let me know in the comment section. But this is one of the most bizarre thing I ever seen I didn't see it happen, but you know what I mean? He born on March, May. He born on May 28, 1930. And he died in Boston. You understand me? But he died in Boston. That's in America. He died in America, people. You know what I mean? And then, and he died May 28th, people. He died May 28th, 2019. People, I swear, I don't know if you guys really understand and hear what I said just now. I don't know if you guys really understand what I said. He died May 28th, and he was born May 28th. That is crazy, people. You know what I mean? That is crazy. You to born and die on your birthday. That is so crazy. You know what I mean? When I seen it, I was like, God damn. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy as hell. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he died at 89. He died at 89 years old. You know what I mean? He died in Miami. He died in Miami, Florida, people. You know what I mean? He died in Miami, Florida. You know what I mean? At 89 years old. You know what I mean? And that's so crazy. Oh, he died on his birthday. That is so crazy. You know what I mean? That is so crazy. He died from cancer. He died from cancer, people. You know what I mean? He died from cancer. He have cancer and he end up die in Miami, Florida. You know what I mean? Over there. And they ship his body to Jamaica to have it buried. You know what I mean? As wise as Louise Bennett. You understand me? They transport her body to Jamaica. You know what I mean? To get buried. You understand? I don't know if she was buried over here and then they transfer it. You understand me? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. You know what I mean? And likewise for Siago too. I don't know if he was buried over there and then transferred, or if when he died, they just have him transfer right to Jamaica to get him buried. You understand me? I don't know. So you guys let me know in the comment section, people. You know what I mean? Definitely. And he got 4 children. He have 4 children, people. You understand me? He have 4 children, you know. Four kids. You know, these guys was, you know what I mean, making sure that they plant the seed, you know what I mean? These guys was making sure that they plant the seed, you know what I mean? No doubt, no question about that shit, you know what I mean? They want to make sure that their legacy stay relevant. You understand me? It's just that these people, they're not going to come out and show themselves and say, hey, I'm this person son, I'm this person daughter, I'm this person, you know what I mean? They're not going to come out there like that and show themselves to the public, which I think they should, you know what I mean? Especially if they're doing good, you know what I mean? Especially if they're very successful. Even if they're not successful, you know what I mean? Just the fact that your dad was this, you know what I mean, great person, or your mom was this great person, you know what I mean? Show yourself and let the world know who you are. You understand me? Definitely. And he went to Harvard. He went to Harvard University. You know what I mean? He went to good school. You know what I mean? He went to good school and he get his education. You understand me, people? Yeah. And these are the people that they left out of the whole thing. You know what I mean? They should update this thing that is on the internet. And I wish this video reach to the person that it's supposed to reach to, so that this can change. You understand me? They can update this thing that is on the internet. You understand me? Because you guys leave out a lot of people. You know what I mean? You guys leave out a lot of people that's not mentioned. Even our leaders, you know what I mean? Even our national heroes, you guys leave out. You know what I mean? Even our national heroes, you guys leave out. So, you know what I mean? You guys need to get with it and, you know what I mean? Update this thing. I don't know when and how and when this video gonna reach to you guys, but when you guys do get it, you know what I mean? Please update. Please. I promise. I'm begging you people, you know what I mean? I'm Jamaican, you know what I mean? I live in America, you know what I mean? But I'm Jamaican. So people, I forgot to mention two more two more important people. You know what I mean? These people are very, very important of the country too. You know what I mean? These people are national hero of the country and they didn't get mentioned in the script that I was reading. You understand me? George William Gordon. You know what I mean? He's a Jamaican. He was born in Jamaica. You understand me, people? So it's very sad to see that he did not get mentioned in this script, you know what I mean? In this thing that they put together. They need to update this thing. You understand me? They need to update this thing. They need to get somebody to rewrite this thing that is there. They didn't mention George William Gardner and they didn't mention anything about Paul Bogle. You know what I mean? Paul Bogle is another national hero. You know what I mean? He was born in Jamaica too. You know what I mean? So he was born in Jamaica. He died on October 23rd, 1865. People, he was died. You know what I mean? October. And he actually died in Morant Bay. You understand me, people? He actually died in Morant Bay. You know what I mean? So ain't no way they could say he's not Jamaican. You know what I mean? They got proof that he born there. You know what I mean? He died there. You know what I mean? So I don't know how they didn't mention him. I don't know how they didn't mention him. You understand me? I don't know how they didn't mention him. You know what I mean? It's so sad. You know what I mean? So sad. Yeah. Cause of death, capital punishment, people. You know what I mean? Capital punishment. You know, maybe they hang him. You know what I mean? Maybe they hang him. You know, who knows? You understand me? They say capital punishment. What is capital punishment, people? You know what I mean? For you guys that's out there, that's more educated than me and more computer savvy and this and the third, you understand me? You guys look it up and let me know what capital punishment in Jamaica is. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section, people. You understand? And Paul Bogle. Yeah, we're going to talk about Paul Bogle too. You know what I mean? Paul Bogle is a national hero. You understand me, people? He's a well-known national hero. He's in the park. You know what I mean? All of these people are buried in the park. You understand me? So I don't know how on earth they didn't mention these people. You understand me? And I don't know how on earth they didn't upgrade this thing. You know what I mean? And make sure that all of our national heroes are in it. You understand me? You got Michael Manley. He died after our national heroes. You understand me? And Michael Manley name is in this thing. You understand me? And a couple more people, you know what I mean, that died and died after these slaves were died. You know what I mean? And then for them name to not mention, that's a very disrespectful thing. you know what I mean, to say the least. You understand me, people? Yes, but Paul Bogle, you know what I mean, Paul Bogle, he was born in 1822, people. He was born in St. Thomas, Jamaica, people. You know what I mean, the parish of St. Thomas, people. You understand me? He died on October 24th, people. 1865, people, he died. You understand me? He was the youngest out of all of the slaves to die, you know. He was the youngest out of all of the slaves to die. You know, he died at 43 years old. You understand me, people? He was very, very, very young, you know what I mean, when he died, you know what I mean. Everybody else, everyone else died in their 60s and 70s and 80s, and you understand me, one person even died at 93. You understand me, people? So shit, he died fairly young, you know what I mean? You understand me? He died in Morant Bay, people. He died in Morant Bay, Jamaica, parish of Morant Bay. I think the parish is Morant Bay, the parish of Morant Bay, Anata Bay, or something like that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I would have to research it, you know what I mean, people. But if you guys know the parish of Morant Bay, let me know. I think it's, yes, you know what I mean. So Paul Bogle, yeah, you know, and he has siblings, people, you know what I mean. He have two, you know what I mean. He have two siblings. You understand me? His cause of death, people. You guys gonna be surprised. His cause of death is suicide, people. You know what I mean? His cause of death is suicide. That is so, you know what I mean? That's so messed up. I don't know why all of these slaves have to die like that. You understand me? I don't know why they have to die like that. Like, in a horrific way. You understand me, people? Yeah, I don't know why they have to die like that, but they do their job, you know what I mean? And we definitely appreciate them. You know what I mean? We definitely appreciate them for sacrificing their life for us, you know what I mean, so that we can have a better future. You understand me? Definitely appreciate them, you know what I mean, for sacrificing their life and their family life, you know what I mean, because whatever they do not just affect them. You understand me? It affect everyone around them. You know what I mean? So yeah. That is it, people. You know what I mean? That is it about the national heroes, people. You understand me, people? So this is the final. This is the last of the video. You know what I mean? And if you guys stick around for this long, people, definitely appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys for watching the video to the end.